Hey, it's Chris Jenkins here, and my interview with Damiere was perfect until the moment that I had a camera failure. And of course, you can't go back and duplicate the fun and genuinity, if that's a word, that we had in the interview. So what I've done for you guys is you'll hear the audio with me and Damiere, and then you'll see the tail end. You'll see some video of the interview, but mostly you'll see the game that we played at the end to see who was the quickest. For those of you who have short attention spans, you can skip just to the end part of the contest of me and Damiere to see who wins. I'll have that on the screen now to let you know where to skip to. For everybody else, enjoy the video, and thanks for watching. Jenkins with CharlotteVibe.com. I want to thank you guys for joining me on the show today, along with Damiere Byrd, who's going to be our first guest today. And it's a new show this year, guys. I'm calling the show Hanging Out. I've gone through over the years many different names for this show, but I feel like hanging out is the best way to describe it because me and Damiere just going to hang out, talk, get to know him as a person, and just have some fun. So how you doing this morning, boss?
I'm doing good. Appreciate you having me.
I gave you the wrong directions.
Yeah, you gave me the wrong direction, but I figured it out.
It's like it's the same skill set of finding the ball in the lights. You know, I didn't give you the right spot, but you went and got it. So I appreciate that about you. Let's start from the beginning, man. Growing up, where are you from?
I'm from Sicklerville, New Jersey.
Okay.
Real small, kind of like the suburbs right outside of Philly.
Okay.
So I'm about 15 minutes from Philadelphia.
Okay. I know where that's at. Well, now I didn't know the name, but I know the vicinity of where that's at in Jersey. Siblings?
Yeah, I got 3 brothers and a sister.
Okay, where you fall in all that?
The third oldest, so like right in the middle.
Right in the middle?
Right in the middle.
What was that like having all them siblings, man?
I mean, it was all right. I mean, I think it was more hard on my mom, just having so many boys.
Yeah.
Running around the house, just.
Single moms?
No, my dad was there.
Okay.
So
you got to rough y'all up too.
Right. So all those kids running around and then trying to take us to sports, it was a lot.
Oh, you guys play sports?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all did football or ran track or played basketball. So we always.
Any childhood? When I say childhood memories, is there anything that comes to mind from growing up?
I think
that you're not embarrassed about.
Nah, I think. Just like when we were younger, playing football, we'd go to the game or wherever the game is at. You know, we always had the early game because we were the youngest team.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll be there all night long, all the way until, almost 2 in the morning, just running around.
Yeah.
With my brothers, with my teammates, and then my dad was up in the clubhouse because he was a coach. Hanging out, watching all the college games. So we were there it was all day affair. Did
Dad make you practice once you got home what you messed up? Since he was coaching, he was ready to go to sleep.
He would take us out on Sundays after the game to make us, run routes, hills, whatever we had to do.
Always a receiver or different position?
Nah, I mean, growing up, I was a running back. Even in high school, I played running back more than receiver just so I could get the ball in my hand.
You want the ball high. Well, let's fast forward to your pro career, man, down at USC. I noticed that you did not have number 1 the whole time in college, right? My research is right. Well, what did you have to do to get number 1 at USC? I think it's different for all colleges, right?
Yeah, well, at the time when I first got there, we had Alshon Jeffrey, and he was number 1. So clearly he was gonna hold that out, and then he ended up leaving early, and then my sophomore year, A. Sanders had 1. And then he left early, so then I was next in line to get it.
Is this a seniority thing?
Yeah, it was just a seniority thing. I mean,
you didn't have to race nobody?
Nah, I think that those 2 guys were already, great players for us already, so they weren't gonna make them put their number up.
Okay. So holding true to the number 1, you got made it to the Carolina Panthers last year, practice squad last year, 53-man roster this year. What do you feel was the biggest thing? Because it was really competitive this year. I mean, it's competitive in the NFL any year, but you made the 53-man roster this year. What was the biggest thing you think that contributed?
I think the main thing was really just special teams returning. I think that this year they really wanted to see that growth in me as far as kick return and punt return. And I think that I was able to show them that, I'm more comfortable back there and that I can contribute whenever I need to go back there.
Did you do much of that in college, special teams?
No, I didn't. I mean, not returning wise. I returned a few kick returns. But but mainly because I was on punt, I was on running down on kickoff, and then I played all the offense. So they really didn't want me to overuse myself as far as kick returns and punt returns.
Gotcha. Now, I'm not trying to get in your pockets or nothing, right? But there's a difference between practice squad money and 53-man roster money, right? Did you go and do anything to say, this is a reward for myself? I'm not saying that you wouldn't splurge, but what were some of the first things you went and did say, I got a little bit more room?
I mean, I really didn't do anything much different. I mean, the new iPhone just came out, so I had to go buy that. But I mean, like, that's the real only big purchase that I've had ever, since I made 53.
Yeah. I heard you got an obligation. So I don't know if it's because of making that 53 or what, but you got to take some people out to dinner?
I don't know. I never heard that. And whoever told you that one, they're trying to just put it on camera.
Put it on camera. I got some bad sources out there. No dinner. But I did hear laid back kind of guy. Tri-state attitude. What would that mean? Tri-state attitude.
Tri-state.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just tri-state area, for those who don't know, is Philly, Jersey, Delaware.
I'm glad you threw in the Delaware because I grew up in Delaware.
Yeah, Philly, Jersey, Delaware. It's just that grind mentality. You know what I mean? Like, whatever you got to do it. Don't complain about it.
Yeah.
Just go do it. So that's that tri-state mentality. But I mean, I'm real laid back. I know what I have to do. It's nothing new to me. So we're just gonna go meeting, go to practice. And that's what I gotta do. That's my obligation for the day.
Some of that tri-state attitude got to be nothing better than going to like that row house and getting a sub or a pizza from off the block, right?
Right.
You got to do hairstyle, man. You changed it again, right?
Yeah, I took it out.
So what did you have yesterday?
I had braids in for about a week or so.
Okay.
Two of them ended up like halfway falling out. So yesterday during meetings, I just started taking them out.
How many hairs? What influences hairstyles for you?
Really just me saying, all right, it's time to change something up. I mean, I got tired of having this, waking up and it's just everywhere.
Yeah.
So then I was like, all right, let's try this out, see how it is. And I mean, I'm gonna keep going back to that for a little bit.
The braids?
It's just like little phases, you know what I mean? And then eventually I cut it all back off and get back to the business look,
The suit is all you need for the business look, man.
Right.
Day off. Today's a day off. What's a typical day off for you?
My day off, I go into the training room, probably get in the tubs, really it's more just to hang out.
I think, sorry to interrupt you, but if I was an NFL player, I think the thing I would like the most is that training room. The tub, the massages, the getting the kinks worked out and everything, man.
Yeah, so I mean, I go in there, and then after that, I'll run any errands that I have to do. Hopefully I don't have any. And then I just go home, either get on Netflix or it's a bunch of us that we all get on Call of Duty and we all play with each other.
You ain't beat Philly yet though, have you?
No, Philly's pretty good, but he hasn't been on lately. I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, well, he got the new baby.
He got the new baby.
The baby that he's so proud of.
He's not pissed anymore, as we call it, as far as on the game wise.
Oh yeah, because he got the baby.
Right.
I'm gonna check real quick on Periscope to see if we have any questions that are coming through that I can relate to you guys. So. Wow, this question. Other than the Panthers, who's your favorite team? I don't know if that's a fair question. Any favorite team growing up, man, in the NFL?
I mean, growing up, it was the Eagles, just because they were right there, 15 minutes. So yeah, growing up, my favorite team were the Eagles.
They won last night, 2-0.
Yeah, I did watch that.
So we're gonna take a few questions from you guys that are on Periscope. If you're on here, give you guys a minute and ask the man some questions. I almost called you somebody else's name, which I'm gonna just ask a question about. Is there anybody that people say you look like? You ever get that from anybody?
I mean, not.
Is it all over the place?
Yeah, it's like I get a whole bunch, but like not a clear, definitive one.
Okay. Being a fast guy, I'm sure have you ever outran a Cam Newton pass? You remember the first time that you outran one of his passes?
I don't know if I ever clearly just outran it to where I couldn't, to where the ball might be like 5 yards behind me.
Okay.
But I mean, it really doesn't matter who throws the ball. There's always just certain timing that may be off to where it's an underthrown ball or whatever. But I don't have a clear, definitive time where I just outran it.
That's kind of humble, man. I like to think that you got somebody one time. You just you're like, come on, man, throw it up there. But they pro, so they, I guess when you get to the college and pro levels, that's less likely to happen.
Right.
More likely to happen in intramurals, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What is his goals for yards this season? That's a difficult question. He just want to play, win,
Right.
rock ball out. So
I mean, right now I just want to play.
Right.
I mean, you can't really ever put a goal on yards because as
You
far
ain't calling the plays.
as far as our position, it's so much into it
Yeah.
that it's really too many variables for us to even put a touch on it.
Now, fan question here. A lot of Panther fans see you as Ted Ginn Jr. 2.0. What do you think about that?
I think that as far as like players, everybody wants to have somebody they can compare that player to, and I think that just by my stature or my size and my speed is really I fit that label more better. I think that say I was 5 inches taller, still the same speed, they'll find somebody else to compare me to, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it just so happens that Ted is on our team too, and also he's a leader for us. So I definitely look up to him, and whoever y'all compare me to is just who y'all compare me to.
All right.
Yeah, that's not my actual Twitter name, like Twitter handle. That's just really kind of just a substitute actually putting Damiere Byrd on there.
Say it again?
So like that's not like my at whatever.
But you just changed the name,
actual
right?
name, right,
Bud
right,
Light.
right.
So, but what's the reason behind the change of the Bud Light?
Really, it just during training camp. After that first game, Cam came out and kind of told everybody what my name is around the locker room, which is Bud Light.
Okay.
So yeah, that's kind of.
That's where we're gonna leave it at.
Nah, I mean, we could. All right, when I first got there, everybody kind of called me Bud, Lil Buddy, like clearly because I'm smaller than everybody else. And then at some point in time, I don't know how it ended up being Bud Light, but it ended up transferring to Bud Light. So some people call me Bud Light, some people call me Bud. It just kind of.
And you've been a second-year guy just wanting to make it in the league. You just embrace it and roll with it.
Yeah, just roll with it. It is what it is.
All right, we got time for one more question, then I got to tell Damiere about what the surprise challenge of the day is. So I'm going to give you guys a second to ask any questions that are legitimate. Some of the stuff is a little crazy. I'm going to give you about 10 more seconds. Otherwise, we got work to do. We're going to move on with the show. Which was one of the questions was about if you had a nickname, but you already talked about the nickname, which everybody likes to give. All right, so there's no more questions, which is cool. We get to move to the part that I've been looking forward to, which is Damiere. Somebody said Damiere. You're a fast guy, man, and so I just want to let you know one of your teammates, they keep ducking me, man. Ted keeps ducking me, and Corey, I don't know what Corey, Philly, whatever you want to call him, he be doing, but I want to race somebody, man. Nobody, Ted, I even got Ted on tape. I done played it back. Ted said he was going to race. He hadn't done it yet. So I don't want to pull a hamstring. I don't want Coach Rivera mad at me. So we're not going to do a bona fide race, but I got a little challenge that I'm going to set up. Just going to test you. I heard you got some good hands, some quickness. So we're going to do that in a second. All right. So I could beat you in a race. But, again, Coach don't want me to, actually, I don't want Coach to look, a fresh set of balls, too, here, man. So I looked up some activities, man, because I didn't know what we could do. And I think I'll try to demonstrate first. I don't know how we're going to determine who the winner is, but maybe it'll just be some fun here. I think I think you have, one tennis ball? And then you throw it off the wall, and you catch it with alternating hands? You ever did that one?
Nah.
I'll go first. Stand on this side because the camera over here. So I guess this first competition is going to be, I guess, who can do it the most times before they drop it.
All right.
And of course, you can't just go slow. We ain't got no clock to say you held it too long, but I'm gonna try to see how many I can get. We'll just stop at, if we go to 20, we'll just stop at 20 for time's sake, all right?
All right.
So here we go.
So you got, all right. So you got throw with the right, catch it with the left.
Yep.
Throw with the left, catch it with the right.
I struggled with the right. Was that 2? Did I cheat? Because I kind of trapped it, didn't I? But that's a catch still, right? It didn't hit the ground.
Yeah.
All right, so 2, I'll let you count.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm struggling, but I got
7,
it.
8, 9, 10. You got the 10.
I got 10.
All right.
So we're gonna see what you get.
All right.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, he gonna show off, 19, all right, he stopped at 20. Good show off, all right. It's not bad, that's not bad. You won the first one, the next one, who goes, I guess you get to pick who goes first since you won, right? So the next one, I go first?
Yeah, you go first.
I'll go first. So you're gonna come over here, because I gotta keep the camera in mind. And this involves 2 balls right here.
All right.
And what we're gonna do, it's another, you gonna hold them. You're gonna hold them like this, and you're gonna pick which one to drop.
And then you got to
And I gotta have my hands behind my back, and I gotta catch it before it hits the ground.
All right.
So I think I'm about to sweat, but let's see, we'll stop this one at 10, because I think my nerves won't let me go the whole way. So
All right.
hold on. Hold them a little higher, there we go. All right, I'm ready. We're gonna give me one more try.
I ain't gonna lie, this is a hard one.
You gonna give me one more try.
I might not even get this one.
All right. Hold it higher, man.
Just show the. All right.
We'll do one more. All right, I'm ready. All right, I'm 0 for 3.
Shoot, I might not even get it.
You might not get any?
All right.
We might have to figure out a way to hold it higher. You tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
That was close. I felt like you nicked that.
I did.
All right, we're gonna go again. Ah! That counts it, huh? You got it.
Yeah.
We'll give you one more. See if you get 2 out of 3. Ah! I think you had a better technique. You came down to catch it. I think I was going this way
Yeah,
to
you
catch
can't.
it. Did I?
Just let it fall in.
Did I try to go this way instead
You
of
was
coming
trying
up?
to come up top.
Oh, you got to be real quick to come up top. Let me get one more trying to go the other way. Let me get one more. I got to have some redemption from. Hold on. I got to think. All right. Go from up, down, up. All right, I'm ready. I'm probably get it this time. I'm giving up. It's going to get worse. So that's it, man. I appreciate Damiere coming by. If you guys enjoy this content, I always invite you to do a few things. One, like the video. Subscribe to it on YouTube, because I get these guys in the locker room. He's showing off juggling, and I can only have those videos.
I can't really juggle that.
Oh, you was cheating? You was doing
It's
the other
only
way?
2 balls. I can't get 3.
If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you'll be able to see the videos when they go up, because I can only have them up for 24 hours. And Damiere, let's tell these people how to interact with you on social media.
Twitter @LookinDamiere. One of the most unique Twitter names out there.
Is
@LookinDamiere. On Instagram @BudLight18. 3 Ds, LITE 18.
why 3D? This is how it came out.
It just looked better that way.
Any other social medias?
Nah, that's it.
Facebook?
I don't really
Wanna
get on
give me-
Facebook. I'm off Facebook.
That's old.
Facebook knows outdated.
All right, Chris Jenkins with Charlotte Vibe along with Damiere Byrd. Thank you guys for watching.